Okay. Welcome back to Hot Seat. Well, I'm glad we got rid of that scum. What do you think? Hey, that idiot has just been defrocked. What do you think, huh? Okay. Oh, okay, going from one ludicrous germ to another, we have back for another round the ridiculous Rick Scouler, and he's trying to argue. Don't try to milk. He's trying to get the audience to applaud him. Hey, Rick, the only time they would applaud you is if they were locking you up in a jail cell. Now, Rick Scouler is here to argue with me because I think that we should bring legislation to try to stop this horrifying rash of child molestation and rape. And I say the only thing that these rapists and molesters will understand is if we pass legislation that if they are convicted of rape or child molestation, then the punishment is castration!
Wally.
Right, hold on.
Wally.
Why are you against
Wally,
that?
No, I know at your age, you probably don't get out a lot nowadays.
Don't try to get smart.
Hey, I think a lot. Hold it. I think a lot of the guys out here in the audience will agree with me. The way some of these women dress nowadays, they're asking for it.
Oh,
they're asking for it.
Are you saying we should wait? That we should go easy on child molesters and rapists?
Well, we can't revert back to the Middle Ages, Wally. We're entering into the 21st century, and you want to go back to medieval days where they cut off your hand for stealing, and now you want to cut off other things for rape. You can't do it. You can't do it. Also, rape is an act of violence, not sex. So by doing that, you're just going to antagonize. Hey. If you cut off that part of a man's body, he's going to be PO'd big time.
Oh,
and he's going to do.
Gee, I'm really.
And he's not going to go out and rape the next time. He's going to go out and murder the next
get
time.
Out of here. Hey, I'm really sorry I'm really sorry that we're going to offend a child molester or a rapist.
Now we have.
I say this, Rick.
Well, you don't know what you're talking about anyway. You never do. So why do you even try?
Hey.
The thing you got to remember.
Hey, hold on, Rick. In about 2 minutes. Wait a minute, Rick. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to kick you and your stupid tie out the front door.
Wally, we have ways of dealing with rapists and child molestators.
Yeah, what are we doing now? All right. We have ways. What do you think should be done?
They need psychological treatment.
Psychological treatment?
We can send them to the same place that you graduated from, and they should come out pretty good citizens.
If anybody needs psychological treatment, it's him! Now, Rick, I have news for you. And there is evidence, and I've read it time after time, and you can check it out. There have been many, many rapists and child molesters who have been convicted of that crime, have been sent to hospitals, have been given all kinds of psychological training and all that, and then they released them as cured. And I read in the paper only a few months ago.
Castration is not going to do any more for that.
What I'm saying is, time after time, when they send these rapists and child molesters in for counseling, they release them as cured. They go back on the street, and in 2 weeks, they do it all over again. Now, I'm saying...
Wally, that's what I'm trying to say to you. It is a crime of violence.
If someone is castrated,
crime of violence.
If someone is castrated, I know damn well they can't rape anymore.
A lot of the rapes that go on are not sexual type rapes. They're done with what they say,
they're not sexual type rapes?
Quote, foreign objects. They're not done as sex. They're done as violence. It's violence against women. It's not a sexual thing. And by castrating, you're not going to do anything but antagonize these men to
hold
do
on.
things worse than rape.
What it can work very well as
we'll always have rape. We will never get rid of it.
Well,
it's been around since the beginning of man.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I worry, you know, he's trying to protect and make sure we're not too cruel to the rapist or the molester. I worry about what they did to their victims. I'll tell you.
There's nothing.
Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
There's nothing you can do.
If anybody raped my wife or molested my child, I'd castrate him personally.
And he'd probably get a big thrill out of doing it, wouldn't you, Wally?
I certainly would.
I bet you would.
I would feel that justice had been served.
You'd be right at home. No, you cannot go around taking parts of people off them because of a crime they committed. This goes out for the Middle Ages. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about prostitution? Are we going to cut something off of theirs?
Hey, do you get the feeling that maybe something has been cut off of him? What I'm saying, Rick, we can use this as a deterrent. We can use this as a deterrent. You can't tell me that if a potential rapist or child molester knew that if he was convicted, he would get castrated, they would think twice before they did it. I'll be right back. We are here to roast the idiots of America. Now, we're talking here with Rick Scouler about legislation I would like to see brought to the public where we would, upon conviction of rape or child molestation, we would castrate the males. What I'm saying here, Rick, is the answer, I say, is to scare these perverts.
Look, you've already tried that with the death penalty with murder. It does not help.
Because we don't implement it. That's why.
No,
hey, what's this? Isn't that right?
No, it's been implemented. It's been implemented. It doesn't work. And what you're trying to do is just an offshoot of that. Face it, that is not the answer.
You say the death penalty does not work. I challenge that. Every murderer...
It does not work.
It does work, because every murderer we burn, we know he will never kill again.
Well, Wally...
And it also, Rick...
This is America, it's the United States of America. We do not have cruel and unusual punishment, and that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to rewrite the Constitution.
I don't care about the cruel... Wait a minute. I don't care about the cruel and unusual punishment of these idiots. I care about the cruel and unusual punishment of the victims of these people.
No. What is done to these victims is bad, yes, but by doing what you say you're going to do, it won't help the problem.
I think it will.
It will not.
I say rape and... Hey, if you were...
no way that it's going to help.
If you were a rapist... Hey, if you were a rapist, Rick, if you were a rapist and you knew that a law had been passed, if you were caught and convicted,
it's just
you'd
like
be castrated.
Murder. If a murderer knows that he was going to be implemented with a death penalty, he'd stop and not murder. And you can see that doesn't work.
It does work.
It does not work.
Here in the state of California,
in the heat of passion, or in the heat of lust, in this case, and all of the only other thing. No. And the thing is,
rape is never in the heat of lust.
You keep trying to say that this is a sexual crime, and it is not a sexual crime. It's a crime of violence.
Well, what about child molestation? Child molestation is a sexual crime, isn't it? That's a sexual crime.
That is a sickness that can be dealt with.
It's a sexual crime.
Yes, it is, and it can be dealt with through psychology.
No, it cannot be.
It can be. There are many. There are many people. There are many people. And what about the guy that gets convicted and then they castrate him and they come back and they find new evidence? Then what are you going to do? You ain't going to sew them back on. I mean, they're gone forever, you know.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Velcro? 99.9% of the time we are right. And I say,
Well, so what if you're right 93% of the time?
99.9%.
Oh, you don't know. You're spurting off all this
Let's
crap.
go to the audience. We got some questioners. Yes, come on up, please. Can I have your name and your question? Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Pam, and I want to know why, if you've never raped or molested before, why you sympathize with him so much.
Yeah!
I do not sympathize with him, but what we have to remember is this is the United States of America, okay?
So
he's treating these people like they do live in Iraq.
Yeah,
that's what they do over
No,
there.
because
in America, we handle things differently.
No, if
America,
you
we
rape
have
somebody or
justice.
molest somebody, it leaves them a permanent scar.
Yeah, well, that would be a
For
permanent
life.
scar for what you want to do, too. Then you're just going right down to their level.
No, but what she's saying, Rick, is what I agree. This is America, and we have justice. And I say justice should be served. Yes. Okay, come on. Yes, can I have your name?
My name's Denise. I'm
Yes,
from
Denise.
Riverside. I'm just wondering, who are you to say what a woman, how she dresses, whether she's asking for it or not?
Yeah, how about that, Rick?
I would say you are not. You are not.
Well,
But
who's to say?
I have seen many women that should not be out on the streets the way they're dressed.
Well, to me,
If they want to change the morality, if they want to change morality of America, let's start with the way these women dress.
Wait a minute, Rick.
look at the way you're dressed. Look at the way he's
I
dressed.
dress very conservatively. Thank you.
Wait a minute, Rick. Who are you to say who should be out on the streets? I don't think he should be out on the streets, do you?
Wally, he might get raped himself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name's John. I got a question for Rick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you think should be the punishment for rapists?
A long prison sentence for sure.
How long?
Plus
You're a jerk.
psychiatric help. Plus psychiatric help. These people are.
You don't even know what you're talking
People
about.
are have psychological problems. But you don't go around cutting off bodily parts. That's just not the way it's done.
Hey, I'll tell you, it is the way it's done.
No, it's not. It's
Because
not going to be. You're wrong. And
Psychological help never, ever works.
you're wrong. In your case, it didn't, but in other cases, it
Don't-
might.
You're out.